an image, for example. And I also have some extra options. For example, this when I wanted to insert a heading before, I wasn't able to do that on mobile, but here you can do it by writing the name of the heading and then choosing paragraph and then heading, for example. And I do see now that the desktop version has gotten a bit better on mobile. It used to be pretty bad, so you would have to scroll sideways to get everything. But now it looks, okay-ish. So if you want some of the more advanced features, like, well, I call it an advanced feature, but if you want to add headings and references and images, it might be better to use the desktop version, even on mobile.
Jon Harald, I have a question. Well,
Yeah.
Kathleen has a question too, but I just want to ask first, because if I use the app, it looks different. In the application of Wikipedia, I'm able to, it's like an image for adding pictures and stuff. So
Yeah, probably.
that might be different. I don't know if you are using more the app or you are using the kind of the mobile interface like this.
Yeah, and the things I'm showing now is the mobile web interface, which is what you get when you use a normal browser. But it's a very good point that you can also use the Wikipedia app. I haven't tried the app myself for a long time for editing, so I'm not sure what features it has and doesn't have.
It might be easier.
And also, I'm not able to show it here because I don't, the app is for Android and iPhone, and I'm on the computer, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to illustrate it. But yeah, you should definitely try out the app to see if it works better for you when you edit on mobile. So that's a very good point, Molly. Thanks.
Did you see Katlem's question in the chat?
No, I didn't.
No.
Can you read it for
Yeah.
me? I don't even see a chat here.
Or you can say it yourself if you want, Katlem, what you prefer. But he's asking about adding audio to articles.
Adding audio.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you can add audio if it's already on Wikimedia Commons. And you actually do that in exactly the same way that you add images. So again, you will click Insert. It says Images and Media. So audio in this case is media. So here, I will try to show not an audio file. Oh wait, maybe an audio file. I just have to remember the name of an audio file. Yes, I think I've uploaded like one audio file in my entire Wikipedia career, and it's this one. But in order to find it, you will have to sort of remember the file name. I didn't remember the file name exactly, but I remembered enough to find it. So here it says, this is how you pronounce the name of a Norwegian skier called Kjetil André Aamodt. And I uploaded this in, 2010, because somebody on the English Wikipedia didn't know how to pronounce his name. So I recorded it and uploaded it. But yeah, now I'm showing you how to add it to the Obolo Wikipedia. So you just have to find the file, and finding the file might be the difficult part. But once you found it, you'll click Use this image, even though it's not an image. And you can add a caption as well. Pronunciation of Kjetil André Aamodt. Insert. And then when you insert it into the article, it actually gets, this audio player. So I can't actually play it now, but after I save the article, you will be able to click this and listen to the audio file. So that's how to insert an audio file. if you want to upload an audio file, you will first have to make a recording on your phone, probably, of the audio. And this goes for both audio files and videos and images and whatever. So first you make the file on your phone or a computer. And then again, you will click the Insert button, Images and Media. And then you will use this Upload tab, if you see it here. So here you can select a file. Let me see. I have a random screenshot here. So then I just chose a file from my computer or my phone. And then you click, this is my upload. Information. So you have to choose a name for the file. You'll add the description and add some categories if you can. This is actually, the file is getting saved to Wikimedia Commons, not Wikipedia. So you have to follow the guidelines on Wikimedia Commons. That can be a bit confusing, but if it's for a simple image you've taken yourself and plan on using it in an article, or if it's some audio you've recorded, then you can upload it like this. So I didn't put a description, but if I put a description, then I will be able to save it. But I won't save it now because this is not useful for Wikimedia Commons. But yeah, that's how you do it, both for audio and images when you want to insert a file. So just to
Hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
All right. So from here, this page that is before us now, where you have Ido and Opatu, I actually wanted to see exactly where you click to add. Okay, I'm seeing the plus sign, right? That's where you got you inserted your image files and audio files and the rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right. Where exactly did you move to reach this particular
Yes, that's a good question
page?
because it's not very intuitive, unfortunately. So let me just start from the beginning, and I will show you how to get to where I am now. So
Okay.
we started on the main page for Obolo Wikipedia, but we actually started on the mobile version, of course. So we were here, right? And then I clicked Ido to start an article about Ido. And I click Create Page. Oh. So many bugs. Sorry. I'm very sorry. I will start again. If I can start again. Okay, yeah. You can't actually click Ido to start the article because then there's no link to the desktop page. So what you have to do first, we're starting again from now. So now we're on the main page for Obolo Wikipedia. And then you have to scroll all the way to the bottom of the page.
Okay.
And then the last link at the bottom here brings you to the desktop page.
Okay.
There. And then you can click the red link for Ido to start the article, start editing the article.
Okay.
Here. And that's where you have all these extra options with the the plus to add images and the cite button to add references and stuff like that.
Okay. That's very clear and then well understood. And
Good.
okay, so if I can I ask any other question?
Sure.
All right. So sorry that I apologize that I came in a bit when you've gone far, and I really
No worries.
apologize for that. So I really enjoy the lecture, the everything you're explaining here. I really enjoy it, and I think I would say I don't really, not just saying barely, I don't really have any idea about Wikipedia editing or whatever. So it's a privilege. So I thank God
Yes.
for this opportunity, and I'm really much interested to learn, and that's why I am so happy, and I also want to learn more, to get to know more, and so
Mm.
it will do me good. I Actually, the area where you're adding pages, I came across some links with maybe blue lines, red colors, and several other colors.
Yeah.
What actually brought about these colors for the links?
Good question. So the blue links, they go to articles that already exist in Wikipedia, uh,
Okay.
and red links go to articles that don't exist yet. Uh, that's the main difference between them. Um, so the reason the colors were chosen, well, blue link, like ever since the internet first existed, all links have been blue. Like blue has been the default color for links. You can of course change them if you want, but blue is like the standard color. So that's why they chose blue. And red is, I guess they chose red because it's kind of the opposite of blue in a way. Um, yeah, so that's the reason for the colors. But
Understood.
like I said, red means articles that don't exist yet, and blue are articles that already exist. Uh,
Exist.
yeah,
Okay, sir.
and
So
I
if
was showing. Oh,
okay,
go ahead.
all right, sir. I hope I'm not taking your time out
No, that's fine.
the line of our discussion. Okay, sir. Actually really want to know. Okay, if the links, how do I add page? Because it's like I came in a bit behind time when you were explaining adding page to Wikipedia.
Hmm. Yes, that's a very good question actually, because I didn't show that yet.
Okay.
I showed you that in order to start a new article, you will click the red link, but I didn't show you how to start, like, uh, how to choose which article to start.
Okay, sir.
And the way to do that, let me go back to the mobile version again, because this is normally how it will look. On the Obolo Wikipedia, this is not on every Wikipedia, but on Obolo Wikipedia, you can start an article by using this text box here. You see it?
Yes, sir.
So here, say you want to write an article about Michelle Obama, Barack Obama's wife.
Yeah.
So then you will write Michelle Obama, and I click the blue link. Nama aya apok, apok,
Mm.
apok.
Okay. You learning the language.
Yeah.
It's a good
So
one.
here, now you start. You can start editing the article on Michelle Obama. Uh, and again, you start with a completely blank slate, so you will just have to, you know, look at other examples of articles to know what to put here. Uh,
Yeah.
'Cause, like I mentioned, we don't really have many. Uh, we don't have many ways to guide people into how to write an article. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Okay.
um,
Yes.
but this actually brings us to another thing I wanted to show you, which is the content translation tool. Uh, have you ever tried it? Any of you?
Content translation.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
tool made by the Wikimedia Foundation that lets you translate a Wikipedia article from one language into another language. So here, when I
Okay.
started editing this article on Michelle Obama, there's a box at the bottom. Start with the translation, Michelle Obama. So when I click this link, and um, it gives me a suggestion to start translating the article on Michelle Obama from English to Obolo. Okay, so I will click Start Translation. And then it here it actually shows something of a guide about how to translate the article. So okay, start translating. Okay, now you see. Oh, you have this info box at the top, but let's just forget about the info box for now. So it will give, well, if it's available for your language, it will give machine translation suggestions from a tool called Mint. But I don't think machine translation is available at all for Obolo yet. So you'll have to use other options here. And you will start with an empty sentence. That's the best way. So, okay, edit translation. And here at the top, you can, how do I do this? Oh, right. It's just choosing the title. I'm sorry. So the original text in English is Michelle Obama, and I think even in Obolo it will be the same. Okay, so then we put that and we press next. Thank you. And now it wants us to translate the template, but that's not available. So we will go next. Okay, so here we can start translating the first sentence. So edit translation. Now you see you have the English text on the top, and then you can edit the text in Obolo at the bottom.
Manually.
Yeah. So now I'm just pretend that what I'm writing is in Obolo and not English.
It's in Obolo, right?
Yeah. Version of well, mainly the same as in English, but I chose some different words just to illustrate. So as you see now, I just added the text, but I didn't add any formatting. So I think it's easier to add the formatting afterwards. So this is basically the same as what I showed you before, right? The interface looks almost the same as when you edit, except that now you have the original at the top, the English at the top. So you choose bold here, and then we can add some links on, for example, American. Link to America. I'm not sure what. Oh, USA, I guess. Oh, USA. No, I didn't find. Maybe you don't have an article on USA yet in Obolo. You probably should have an article. So yeah, and you will add link to Barack Obama, of course. You have an article on the. Oh, no, you don't have an article on Obama yet either. You should get one. Oh, yes, there is an article. I'm sorry, just didn't show before. Okay, so now I've written this sentence and I click the arrow. Okay, and then it says, okay, translate the next section here. I'm not going to do this for everything, but
Yes, yeah.
I just want to show this tool because the great thing about the way that Wikipedia articles are structured is that uh, the article is like the most important information in the article is what is shown first. Uh, so the intro to an article is, I think they did some research on this, and it showed that something like 95% of people who read a Wikipedia article, they only look at like the top few lines. They don't even scroll down to look at the more information. So the first part of the article, like the first few paragraphs, so even though this article, like this article on Michelle Obama, is ridiculously long. Um, I think it said in this tool, it said it would take more than 3 hours to translate. Uh, you shouldn't spend 3 hours translating one article unless you really, really care about that subject.
Care about it.
Yeah. So normally it's enough to translate. Here I would say if you translate these first three paragraphs, then you've done the most important part. Uh, and that's what people most need to know about Michelle Obama. So when you've done that, you can say that, okay, I'm finished with this article. This is enough. I want to publish it. And if you feel like you've done enough, you will press. Well, what do you press actually? Sabaraka, I guess. Well, that
To
means
move on.
next
To move
section.
on, like next, next.
Yeah. Um, Let me see. What does ESO mean?
Is so that's okay. Complete. Kind of
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Let's try this button. See what happens. Oh yeah. Yeah. So now you can publish. Even though I didn't translate all the article, of course, I only really did the first paragraph here. But even though I did this only this short part, I can still publish the translation. Uh, so yes, this will be the first section in the new article. Okay. Then I press the. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but now I actually published this article in Obolo. So um, please delete it again or translate it into actual Obolo and not just pretend Obolo. Um, so yeah, but
Oh,
that's
so
how simple it
I
can be actually. So I would really recommend using this section translation tool if the article is
I s- I still have another question to ask. Are you with me?
my
We
favorite
lost you
because
a
So
bit,
that
Jan Harald.
oh sorry.
Mm.
Um,
okay,
yeah,
I have a
I
question.
will recommend using this content translation tool for articles that already exist in other languages. Um, but sometimes you will be writing articles that don't exist in any other languages. And in my opinion, those articles are the best because that means you're writing about something that uh, only Obolo people care about and can read,
Mhm.
So that's a very good thing, I think.
Okay. So
So, yeah.
I want to know after the editing and then publishing articles about Michelle Obama, I'm
Hmm.
still seeing the red link or whatever what they put it. What
Yes.
could have actually caused that? Have we not added links? Is that why it's still remaining with the reds, or
Yeah, no,
what would make it turn to change color?
these links are red because the articles I linked to don't exist yet. Um, So apparently, I was right the first time that there's no article on Barack Obama yet in Obolo.
Okay.
Uh, so that's why his link is red. Uh, but
But we added one.
what?
Hope we added. well, no matter we might see the article is not that long or whatever, but actually we added an article about Obama. I was hopefully
Okay.
this thing will change color.
Yeah. Let me search
No,
here.
no, we don't have article yet about Obama in Obolo Wikipedia.
Okay. Yeah.
The one he showed was in English Wikipedia,
In
but in
English.
Obolo we don't have it yet. That's why it's showing red.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds right. Um.
Thank
So
you.
if we write the article in Obolo now, if we write article about Obama in Obolo Wikipedia, that link will turn to blue.
Yeah. Exactly. So
Okay.
in a lot of languages, you know, the 8th of March is the International Women's Day. So in the Norwegian Wikipedia, we have a campaign every March, which is called Women in Red. I think this was actually started in the English Wikipedia. But the campaign is about writing new articles about women, and it's called Women in Red because the links to these articles will be red links, but we're turning them blue. Like yeah, and it's also a play on
That's
because
fine.
there are songs called "Woman in Red" and "Women in Red," and like a lady in a red dress. That's
Okay.
yeah.
Red
So it's like a
things.
yeah. Hmm.
Okay, so lastly, on this page, I want to ask. All right, we have the blue link and the red link coming up on our page, and then
Yeah.
how do we? Is it possible you can give us a recap on how you create the blue link and the red link? You have that time, sir?
Yes. Yes. Um. Yeah. Like I said, if you want to write an article about something, but you don't find the red link yet, so say you want to write an article on Yemi Alade, right? So
Yes, sir.
start typing in the search box Yemi Alade, and then click search. And there's no article yet, but when you search, there will be a red link. It says, we don't have an article about this, but you can click here to start the article on Yemi Alade. You know, uh, and then you can start editing uh, here. But now we're back on the desktop version, so let me try this again on the mobile version. Yes, because when you're on the mobile version, it will give you this link. Start with the translation, because there is an article on Yamelade in English. Uh, but you don't have to translate from English. You can see here, if you click the language, you can choose languages. So Yemi Alade doesn't only have an article in English, she has an article in Dagbani, German, English, Spanish, French, Norwegian. I wrote this one. And so many other languages. So maybe, uh, maybe you know Igbo or Yoruba, for example. So you can actually choose to translate this article from Yoruba to Obolo using this tool. Uh, there, so it gives the same explanation as before. Start translating. Okay, we start with the title. Oh, she has many. Uh, let me see. So this is a little bit uh, unpractical,
I
but because there's no machine translation, you will have to choose the other options and then start with an empty sentence. You have to do that every time, apparently. Uh, so yeah, you will start adding the title. I don't know if you use any of these extra diacritics in Obolo, but I'll just pretend you don't because I don't know how to type all of them. there. Yeah, it's exactly the same procedure as what I showed for Michelle Obama.
Yeah,
Uh,
noted. Very clear, very clear. And
yeah, except I don't know any Yoruba, so I don't really know what this says. But I did write the article in Norwegian, so I can just
you
do
don't
what I
have to
remember.
worry about that. We'll teach you Obolo to replace Yoruba.
Nice, nice, nice. um, so yeah, anyways, like, the great thing about this tool
Well,
is that you can use it
I
between any languages. So you can
yes,
translate from
I got it from the previous explanation. So
yeah,
following the way you're passing through, all the clickings and opening, clicking and opening. So I got it. You already explained previously. So
exactly.
thanks for that.
Great. So unfortunately, as this session uh, has illustrated, using the mobile version of Wikipedia can be a bit difficult sometimes. For some features, you have to switch between mobile and desktop version, which is
Okay.
you know not great. But unfortunately, I don't really know any other way uh, to fix
But
that at
can
the
I
moment.
can I ask, are you mainly using the mobile version or are you using the mobile application when you are
Hmm,
editing?
good question. Katelem, Jumbo?
Just some here.
It's a question for me.
Yes.
It's a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, we use mobile mainly, but
Yes, but
for
on
me
mobile,
personally,
do you use the
we use
web page
the
or
web,
the app?
mobile web.
Okay, so you don't use the app.
But for me personally, I use a mobile app
Yeah.
sometimes to edit. For
Hmm.
the rest of others I know, they use mobile web.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I
I've
also
looked at
use
some statistics,
a
and
desktop web.
yeah, that's about what I expected, I think. Because yeah, I looked at some statistics for visits. This was for the Norwegian Wikipedia, but let's say the mobile web had like you know 1 million views per month, while the app had like 1,000 views per month. So the vast majority of people use the mobile web and not the app. Uh, Even though in many ways the app is better, but I don't think we, I don't think many people even know that there is an app, you know, and that you can edit using the app. So yeah, good question. Are there any other questions from the chat? I see there are some chats that I've missed. Uh, I guess you would have told me, Molly.
No more
Okay.
questions that I can see, but feel free to ask here. Jumbo, please.
Hmm.
Okay. I actually enjoy the everything we're doing here, and I'm praying for more of this to come.
Yeah.
I and actually I aside the Obolo page or the Obolo user interface for this Wikipedia, do we still
Hmm.
have a similar um, ways to navigate through the links and the clickings using other interface?
Uh, do you want to use another language than Apollo for the interface, or
Let's say the EFIC, and then they want to build EFIC, for instance, using the
another language?
yeah.
Yeah.
So do we still have to pass through like the interface? Will it have to appear similarly to what we are having here, or there are things that will definitely change, or this is already built? Um, um, uh, what do you call it? Wikipedia interface.
Yeah. The interface is normally very, very similar across languages. So
Okay.
when I was showing you now, I knew where everything was, even though I don't know Obolo. Um, I don't know Obolo, but I know Wikipedia, so I know where everything is. Uh, so yeah, things mostly look the same, especially for smaller languages. So if there's a Wikipedia in Efik, then it will look almost exactly the same as Obolo, except the text will be translated, of course. But
Okay.
sometimes when you visit the bigger Wikipedias, like especially English, French, Spanish, those types of languages, uh, sometimes they will customize things for their own Wikipedia. So they might have, they might have some extra buttons here and there, or extra functionality that you don't have in Obolo or Efik, for that matter.
Okay.
But normally things mostly look the same. Yeah.
Okay. I actually also want to ask for machine translation, incorporating machine translation into the Obolo Wikipedia. Is that going to be a very long explanation? Do you have anything to say about that?
Yes. The thing is that the companies that make machine translation services, they're only able to do that uh, when there is a lot of text available in that language online. So for them to make a translation from Obolo to English, for example, they will need a lot of examples of Obolo texts. But as far as I know, there isn't that much Obolo text online, except for in the Obolo Wikipedia. Uh, so you can think of it that when you're writing text in Obolo Wikipedia, you're actually also helping to make machine translation available for Obolo, because Google and the other companies, they will use Obolo Wikipedia to train their machine translation in order to make uh, machine translation for Obolo available, and that goes for all other languages as well, of course. So yeah, but by writing in Wikipedia, you don't only help Wikipedia; you help everyone who uses your language. Hopefully,
Okay, so the this company they collect information from online, say for example, Facebook, Wikipedia, YouTube, and then other online platforms. Is that possible?
yeah. And now, especially not only with machine translation, but with all this AI stuff, ChatGPT and DeepThink, and all those kind of things, they really they use everything they can find on the internet. And even for Wikipedia, that's actually becoming a problem, because they use technology that scrape websites. So they take they use so much traffic to Wikipedia without actually contributing anything back. So it's becoming a sort of a problem. Uh, but yeah.
So
I
that is
you go on, go on.
okay. That aspect, because I know it just kind of light question. I actually want to ask. I don't intend to take much of your time, because I know you you've already taken enough good
That's
time
fine.
with us. So I actually want to know, like, do for these companies who make the machine language available for translation, do they do data scrapping, or is there a special way to can they can get Obolo text? Should we, or should let's say, if I want to encourage my people to so that we can make text available for machine translation, we should be using hashtag anytime we write Obolo, whatever, so that it will be easier for the company
Mhm.
to do data scrapping, to scrap data related to Obolo. How do they get this information? Because if I write in my language, let's say I want to make a Facebook post, want
Yeah.
to write in other social media platforms or whatever online platforms, and then my language would somehow look alike or look like some other languages. So how do
Mhm.
they know that this particular typing this particular text is coming from Obolo, so they can get it, or do we need to apply, or just a peripheral explanation on this?
Yeah. So I said that the companies need a lot of text to make machine translation possible, but that's only one part of the puzzle. The other part is that they need metadata. So they need text, and they need to know what language the text is in. Which is why Facebook posts and Twitter posts and stuff is not very useful to them, because they don't have a way of knowing what language it's in. But for Wikipedia, you can be almost 100% sure that if you visit ann.wikipedia.org, all the text you will get is in Obolo. So that's why they think Wikipedia is a very valuable resource, because they can be completely sure that, okay, this text is actually in this language. And then maybe they will take text from Facebook, but they will compare those texts to text from Wikipedia to check, okay, is this actually Obolo, or is it another language? So yeah, like I said, writing on Wikipedia is one of the best things you can do if you want to make machine translation available for your language.
Thank you very much. I just want you to help us with two things before you go. One
Mm-hmm.
is help us show how to create account Wikipedia, how to create Wikipedia account. Then another
Uh,
one, it's like a
can you repeat
complaint
that?
I'm going to give you, since
Sorry, I didn't hear
the
the
first
full
thing I
part.
want the first thing I want you to help us do is to show us how to create Wikipedia account.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Then the next thing I want you to do is, I'm giving you a complaint that maybe you can raise an issue with the Wikimedia. Uh, I don't know what to use, so that I should say team.
Yeah.
You know,
Developers probably.
when we were in the incubator, it was very easy to add um, interwiki link
Yeah.
to link the article to Wikidata.
Mm.
But when we got our own domain, it was very difficult. We couldn't. So
Yeah.
many pages, we create them and we want to link to Wikidata. They will tell us we don't have, they will tell the person editing, the user, that he doesn't have permission to edit this page. And
Mm.
they say
Yeah.
before you can be eligible to edit the page, you must have done up to 50 edits on
Yeah.
Wikidata. And then it's difficult to find 50 pages to edit, to have up to 50 and be eligible to edit the others. So
Mm-hmm.
it makes it difficult for new Wikipedias to be able to connect their data to
Yeah.
Wikidata. And even if one person they can, all the others will not be able to do it. So I think you should raise it with them. Is this something they want to consider, or is there
Mm.
any other way to go about it?
For for the second point, I have to say thank you, because I'm the one who added the functionality to add interwiki links in the incubator. Uh, Before I did
Okay,
that, there was no functionality at all. So I made it
thank you very much.
to be easy. So I'm glad to hear that you think it was easier in in the incubator than
Yeah, it was very easy.
the other alternative. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I didn't know that the 50 edits thing was an issue. If you just want to add um, interwiki links, I think I know why, but it's a bit hard to explain. Because for most articles it should be fine, but maybe some Wikidata items are protected. So say if you're writing an article about the country and you want to add the site link for the country, but the item on the country is protected because so many people are trying to edit it, so then you're not allowed. and I don't really have a good suggestion for how to solve that, but I do know a lot of people, so I will try to discuss it with some of them, and maybe we can try to figure out a solution. And I can post a bug report about it as well.
Okay,
So
please
yeah.
do. Thank you.
And for the first question, I can show how to create a Wikipedia account. Let me just share my screen again. Here, and let me try. Sorry. Let me see here. I will try only sharing this one window. Maybe I should have done that from the start. Maybe that's easier to see for you. No? Yeah, I should have
That's
tried
easy.
that before, but I didn't think of it. So yeah, now I will log out of this account. You're now logged out. So now we're on the main page again for Obolo Wikipedia. And to create an account, you will again click this 3 lines menu, and then Tibining to sign in or create an account. And here you have the login screen, but if you don't have a username already, you will click this link at the bottom, which is create a new account. There. And so here you will fill in the username you want. My awesome username. And the cool thing about usernames, somebody already has the username, my awesome username, so I can't use it. My awesome username in Obolo language. Yeah, nobody has used that. The cool thing about usernames on Wikipedia is that you don't follow the normal internet conventions that you only can use like the letters A to Z and numbers, like on on Wikipedia. Use special letters. You can even use emojis in your username, but if you want to, you can. So you will often see, especially if you visit a Wikipedia in languages like Chinese or Arabic, you will see users that actually have their usernames in Chinese or Arabic. So you don't have to use the English alphabet only. So that's good, I think. Yeah. And then here you will put the password. So password. Oh, you can't use password as your password. Just make a mental note of that. This is my awesome password. Yes, that worked. And then this is email address. Is that correct? I think so. So yeah, my email address at gmail.com. And then you, unfortunately, you have to fill in one of these captchas. And a human and not a computer, but I don't know. I've been able to solve this for many, many years. But still, you have to fill it. So Mama Kaba. And then you click the blue, obviously. But yeah, when you have clicked this, you will get you will be logged in on Wikipedia, and you can also confirm your email address.
Okay.
And you don't have to use an email address, but I would strongly recommend it, because if you forget your password, for example, you can't get the account back unless you add an email address. So I would recommend that you
Okay.
do this at the start.
Okay, so
Um, yeah,
noted.
so that's how you create an article.
Hmm.
Create an article. Create an account. Sorry, I'm getting tired.
Thank you.
All
Very
right.
good try. Okay, so the last thing I would like to know is to ask is I would like to also know your social media account where I can follow you.
Mm-hmm.
If you have, you're free to share.
Yeah. So I put it in the chat. I am JH Sobe almost everywhere. Um, well, everywhere that has a JH Sobe, that's usually me. I don't have Twitter anymore because Elon Musk is a terrible human being. So I deleted my Twitter. Uh, I should delete my Facebook as well because I don't like Facebook. But yeah, I'm still there for some reason. So
You say
yeah,
JS Survey.
yeah, JHSOBY. So feel free to add me and follow me anywhere.
Okay, can you? Is it possible to get it? Maybe drop it on the comment section so we can.
Yeah, I added it in the chat already. Here.
Okay. Okay.
I I added. I think I added because I wrote it. I hope it works. It's the link to the Wikimedia Language Diversity Telegram group where you will find other people with from smaller languages all around. It's a very good place to ask questions and get help. And you will always find Yun Haral, Amir, or any other person that is very enthusiastic about this. So it's a good group to join if you're on Telegram.
Hmm.
Um, I think we have a Facebook group as well. I
Oh,
can share that with
Okay.
you, Katlem, on an email, and then you can distribute it, maybe.
Okay. Actually, I would really love to follow up and then to join.
Very good.
Seriously, I'm also teaching the Obolo language on the YouTube, and Kathleen is also aware of that.
Very
So
nice.
I would need a opportunity like this so that will help me, expand the scope of learning and then teaching Obolo language and this platform, this online using the available tools. So one of it, which I hold strongly, is the YouTube channel, which you have a learning Obolo language, learning Obolo with Jumbo Objesia.
I will look for it.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Very cool.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. Any final questions before we wrap up here?
Okay, don't have much. Mark,
Yes.
your name, I'm seeing Wikimedia language dictionary. I
Hi,
don't know your name.
my name is Mali.
Okay, Mark.
Okay.
Molly.
What is her name?
Thank you, Mark.
Mali.
You're welcome.
Mali. Yeah,
Thank you.
one last question. When next are we meeting?
I like your different.
I'll be glad to hear that.
Yun Haral, do you have
I
it's a bit up to Yun Haral here?
I am not
I didn't get
sure
it.
yet. Um, I don't know. I think we will have to find a time on email again because I'm not
O-
sure about when I will be free. Uh, but yeah,
Okay.
I
it
will
was
Then
very
when are
nice.
we
And
getting the link?
sorry.
going to,
The link to the recording so I can share with others.
I will send it as soon as I have it here. So this is the first time I do this with Jitsi. I just hope that I find the link and find the recordings and everything. But I will share it with you the moment it's online. We have the Wikimedia Language Diversity Hub also has a YouTube channel, so you will find other videos there too.
Okay.
So you will get it soon.
I'm, I'm in the Telegram group for the Diversity Hub, I think so. But I'm not aware of the YouTube channel. I'll find that.
I will share it with you for sure when we
Please,
have it.
Kathleen, also get their personal social media handles so I can as well follow them. You
Yeah,
did great.
as soon as I
I
get it,
love
I'll
it.
send it across to you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much.
This let me try to
Thank
pronounce
you.
his name. Is it John Aral?
All right.
Yeah, in Norwegian it's actually Jon, um, Jon Harald. But I
Okay.
usually just say John when I speak English because everybody knows the name John.
Yeah.
Just easier for everyone. Uh,
Okay.
yeah,
And
Norwegian, right?
yeah.
So,
okay.
thank you very much
You,
for
you're not
coming to
asking
help me.
from
And
the our
Mali.
our the madam by your left, I think your right side. You only asked for Sir John, and then you didn't. You know her name?
Yeah, I just wanted to thank her when you started talking, so I had to finish. Thank you, ma.
Mm.
You did
Thank you
great.
very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you very much, Ma. I'll be glad to meet up with us next time, and then I would like to follow the social media handles too, your personal social media handles. Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you very much,
I'll
sir.
share I'll share the link with others
Thank you.
so they
All
can
right.
also learn. And I think in the next meeting will be more than this.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you,
Have a
everyone.
great great day and great weekend as
Yes,
well.
you all.
Thank
And you
you.
too.